What's going on? You're a Fanatic here. I'm here with the one and only Winston Neville. How are we?
I'm nervous, to be honest. I've spent you like sort of told me like, oh, like, do you want to do prep for this, or do you want me to like give you a list? And I've done prep to the point where I just still don't know what I'm gonna do here. So I'm actually kind of nervous because I don't want to get cooked like in my own team's draft by like a non-Bulldogs fan, because that'll be embarrassing. So I'm actually nervous, to be honest. How are you doing?
I'm stressed. I've still got a lot to sort out. Glad we got this because I'm literally filming this the day before it gets posted. But yeah, we've got the Bulldogs 80 years of history. So no, 90?
90 actually.
90 years of history. With so many players to pick from. So for this draft, it's a snake draft. You'll get to decide whether you go first or second and third. So which would you rather?
And this is why I'm stressed, bro, because I watched your Broncos draft and I saw you tell the Carter boys like, hey, do you want to pick first or do you want second and third? And I've sat here all day. I'm gonna play my cards early. This is how much prep I've done for this. I've sat on ChatGPT and done a draft with ChatGPT with me as the first pick and with me as the second and third pick to try and decide if it's better to have the first pick or the second and third pick. Because I feel like there's such an obvious number one choice. But then it's like, you're risking losing a couple of good players. And I honestly, I had never worked out what I'm going to do. But I think I'm going to let you pick first.
Okay, well, that scares me because I actually don't know who the obvious pick is.
Oh, really? Wow, you haven't done your prep then.
I've got lists of like each position and players that could potentially get picked. I do not have an obvious pick at all for my first one, so I've got
three dudes. I've got five dudes that are like I need. Yeah. Like there's five dudes where I'm like, if somehow by some miracle I got like all five, I'd be confident I'd win no matter what everything else is. But there's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna take 2 and 3 just to sort of have a stronger like overall team, but yeah.
Because I did win that Broncos draft. So
that's why I'm nervous. I can't lose.
But I don't know who this obvious pick is that you're saying. I'm now looking at the list and I've got no.
Bro, now I'm like, now that you've said that, I kind of want the first pick now.
If you want the first pick, you take the first pick. Do you want the first pick?
I don't know because like there's 2 dudes that I need. There's 2 dudes where I'm like I need those 2, but I feel like either way I'm not going to get both. So I'm just going to take the 2 and 3. You pick first. Don't fumble this.
That's kind of helped me a little bit. I genuinely have no idea who your main guy is because no one stands out as the must get.
Zero ball knowledge.
Okay. I think the two names you're saying, I think I know who they are, and I think the position with less depth in that position, because you can't get both, so I need to pick one of these 2. Where has less depth? Where would I be okay with the other option?
Oh, this is stressful. I'm literally sweating.
Stressful. Because you said there's a standout, and
in my opinion,
I want to take that standout, but I don't know who that standout is.
But then it's also like you're sort of playing into my hand because I've given you the first pick to let you take that standout because
if I don't take it, you've got the standout.
Yeah, that's bro. If you don't get him, I feel like I've won the draft straight away. To be fair, yeah, that's a good point.
I'm stressed.
I literally feel like I'm playing chess right now, bro.
And I don't even want to say who the 2 that I'm tossing up between are, because then you can just take it. Let's say it's not who you were thinking. What depth am I?
Do you want me to give you the 2 names?
Go for it.
Drew Hutchison and Hayes Perham.
Okay, yeah, that's who I thought they were.
Yeah. Don't take Jaden Ockenbaugh.
One thing I do want to point out on film, we are aiming for Bulldogs time at the Bulldogs. We're not. We just want to put that on film because we said this before the draft.
You're saying that before I take JT at halfback.
There's 2 names and
Bro, just make a pick. You're on the clock.
Okay. I'm gonna go Steve Mortimer.
Oh. He was not part of my two names. That's crazy. I had him at number 3. Wow.
Okay, so you're gonna get.
But it's such a good pick though. That's no hate on Steve Mortimer. I had him at number 3. I had him at number 3.
Two names. Okay, who are your two?
Wow.
Names? You can get them now. So
I can't believe you took. But like as I said, like Steve Mortimer is. If you want to win this draft, you need Steve Mortimer or one other guy in your halves. So like you're still a little bit safe.
I thought the two guys were Steve Mortimer and someone else, and I had to pick between them two. So now,
I assume the other guy you were thinking of was Terry Lamb.
Yep. Is that who
I'm taking Terry Lamb at number 2. And then
who is this other guy?
See, now I'm a bit like, oh, do I pick this dude later? Like, try and get him a little bit later in the draft. But I'm going to stick with what I've been practicing. I'm taking Hazem Al-Masri at number 3.
3? You're putting him in the centers?
No, like as in with the third pick. I'm putting him on the wing. Okay, no, Terry Lamb at 6, Hazem on the wing.
Okay.
Are you like writing these down?
Yes.
I feel like I
recommend doing that because the Carter boys didn't, and then they lost track of what I had. So definitely put these down. I was tossing up between Mortimer and Lamb, and the reason I was tossing up between them is I was worried about depth. Terry Lamb, he has the second most Dally M positional awards of all time, behind Cameron Smith. So that's a stat. So I was considering Terry Lamb.
Terry Lamb, future immortal. Make him an immortal. He's literally the GOAT Bulldog.
Like, people always compare him and Brett Kenny. Brett Kenny, I don't think has any Dally M 5/8 of the year. Terry Lamb has 7.
I feel like Brett Kenny probably like had more rep on us maybe for Australia, but come on, man.
Like, I always thought, how is Terry Lamb not in the immortal debate, but Brett Kenny is? I've never understood that.
Can I give you some more Terry Lamb rhetoric before we move on? Terry Lamb, maybe not the only player, but he's definitely probably the only player to win Dally M Player of the Year from a wooden spoon side. Wow. He won the Dally M while at the Magpies. Shout out to the West Tigers and the Balmain Tigers and the West Magpies. I know you want to hear about the Magpies today. That's why you didn't take Terry Lamb, because you're just beefing with the Magpies. And then he's also the only player to play every single game on an Australian tour.
Wow.
Like on the same tour, you played every single game for Australia.
There you go.
So yeah, shout out Terry Lamb.
Yeah, it was between Hazem was definitely probably third for me, but I thought, because if let's say I picked Hazem, then you get Terry Lamb, Steve Mortimer, and I've lost the draft. So I had to pick one of them two. That's why. And as I said,
you had to have either Steve Mortimer or Terry Lamb. You just had to have one of those two.
Was Terry Lamb your standout, or was Hazem your standout?
Terry Lamb was the standout. And then it was really between Hazem and Steve Mortimer. Is like, especially like when it goes to the fan vote, and it's like Hazem. You want to talk about people as well? Like Terry Lamb's underrated in those sort of conversations, bro. Hazem Al-Masri is like, in my opinion, literally you can make such a strong case as like greatest winger of all time.
Yeah.
But like legitimately, he scored like 300 tries, won a comp, and like, everyone's like, he was just a goal kicker. Like, the bro literally played for Australia and New South Wales, and was just like the highest point scorer of all time until Cameron Smith like was born. Hazem was a gun, bro.
Only scored like 2,400 points, 150 tries.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't pick Drew Hutchison and Hayes Perham there, but I think
draft isn't over yet. I still need a fullback. Drew Hutchison at 14, I reckon. We'll see what happens.
Get the people vote. All right. Now they were my 3 super obvious picks.
Yeah. This is where the men and the mice are separated. The boys and the men.
Now I'm not as sure where the best next option is, because literally they were the 3 standouts for me. I'm wondering who you have as your other 2, because you said you had 5. You were never getting all 5.
Actually, I had 6 or 7.
Okay. Let's have a proper look real quick. There's a name that I'm reading that might be too early, but when I think Bulldog, I do think this guy. But no, it's so early. It's so early for him.
The name is Clay Priest.
It's actually the Ock. Thank you very much.
The Ock. Lockie Lewis.
Oh, you could make a good Bulldogs side out of names like those.
The meme side.
The Bulldogs have had some meme players. Yeah, like the three super obvious ones are done, and now it's like actually a big drop off.
That's pretty disrespectful to a lot of great players.
I just think it is when you think, like, I don't know who else is on the Mount Rushmore with them three. That's my problem.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm so indecisive. Is it too early for this guy?
Bro, just take Lockie Galvin. We know you're going to do it. Just take him, man.
Are you going to take
just take Lockie Galvin? I know you're thinking about it. Just do it, bro.
We could do 30 drafts with like team A, B, C, D, E, F, and I'm not picking Lockie Galvin.
I just thought of a player that should be on like my list and just isn't. So I'm going to add him while you keep thinking.
Okay, the one name that's been screaming out to me, I feel like it might be too early, but I'm going to pick him anyway. I'm going to go Willie Mason. I don't know why he's screaming.
I'd Willie Mason at 4.
Bulldogs.
So that's exactly where he should have gone.
So I'm going to go Willie Mason in the second row. I always thought he was a prop, but I'm going to go
Willie Mason. Yeah, he's prop and second row, so take him wherever you need.
Yeah, I'll go second row for Willie Mason, and then
You're putting him at second row?
Yeah. And because in the front row, James Graham.
Huge. Nice pick.
Don't know if that's too early, but like that's what I mean. I had the top 3 and then a big drop off for me, as in like obvious picks. But you've got 2 picks now.
My turn to cook. I'm taking Sonny Bill Williams 100%.
You didn't even have him.
I am taking Sonny Bill Williams. Thank you very much. Who I had him at 5, so not that late. And then there's a few names to take at 6. James Graham was a great pick from you. I'm tossing up between 2 dudes. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be kind of risky here. I'm gonna be very risky. I'm gonna take. There's a dude that I've literally got numbered higher than the guy I'm going to take, but I'm going to hope that you miss the guy I have higher and I can get him a bit later. I'm going to count on you missing a guy, which is crazy. It's crazy risky, but I'm going to take Marco Mealy at prop.
Okay. I was considering him over James Graham then because I wanted Marco Mealy and Willie Mason.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, the fact they're split up is criminal, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I'm taking him at prop.
Okay, let's figure out who this next guy was. Because I want to snipe him. I'm fine with a few options there. Okay, I think I'll take him, and I think I'll take him. All right, my 2 picks, I'm going them pretty quick this time. I'm going to go Steve Price at prop.
No, that was my guy. That was my guy. Dang it.
And
what position are you taking Pricey at?
As my other prop, alongside James Graham. And then my other second rower, I'm going to go with Andrew Ryan.
Oh, bro, that is literally, if I had 2 picks right now, I would have taken those 2 dudes. So you've absolutely smashed that. You've knocked that out of the park.
You've got your 2 picks again now.
Damn. All right. Damn.
See, I know my stuff. Even if
you did well there. You literally just took exactly who I would have picked.
Even if it's not my club, I know how to draft. So,
all right. Well done. You may have just saved your entire draft. I'm gonna take. This is ball knowledge, bro. This is the kind of pick where you're going to post these on Instagram and people in the comments are going to be like, who's that? Because it's like actual ball knowledge. George Peponis at hooker. Do you know who George Peponis is? Do you actually?
One of your great hookers.
That is, that's literally who like the Bulldogs Player of the Year award is named after.
There you go.
It's actually he's a doctor, bro. He's Dr. George Peponis, which just shows how good he is. Like, really doctor in hookerism. Maybe cut that out. And then with my other pick, would love to be able to take like, I don't know, Steve Mortimer or something. Give me. Bro, I'm so tempted to do it, but I'm not gonna. Give me. Is that too much ball knowledge again? I don't want to take too many dudes that are ball knowledge, because then when this goes on Instagram, I don't want people to be like, oh, I like Team A because I haven't heard of the dudes in Team B, and that, you know, but the dudes in Team B are actually good. Like, I don't want that to happen. So I'm like trying to pick a really good team that's also like people have actually, you know, like there's a dude from like 1935 that's in the Bulldogs Hall of Fame, and it might be too risky to pick him, even though he's like the greatest ever in that position for the club. Do I be mean? Bro, I'm actually going to be so mean right now. I'm going to do this and you might cry. This is the moment of the draft. Like timestamp this on YouTube as like the moment Winston was mean and ruined NRL Fanatics Day. I'm taking Michael Ennis at 14.
Dog. Okay. That's mean. That's very mean.
That's actually bullying.
Yes, it is. Okay, who does that leave me with? Absolutely no one. Damn, that's smart. See, not a lot of people do smart moves like that.
See, that's not even like oh, I'm picking the best Bulldog team ever. That's literally just me going, there's only two good Bulldog hookers in history, and I've just stopped you from getting them. And it means that maybe your centers or something can be a little bit stronger than mine. That's where I was looking. I was looking at wing and center. Even like fullback, I'm sort of giving you first pick. The other half, like there's so many things there. But now you just don't have a hooker.
Mm-hmm. But that's fine. Okay, first pick, Josh Morris.
Yeah, I was literally going to take him just then. That's a fantastic pick.
And
I was literally going to take him.
My next pick is...
Maybe writing this down. Damn.
Do you need an update?
No. I've got... I think I'm up to date. All good.
And on my... Ooh. See, now I'm looking at my back line because you pointed out the back line.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's a little try assist.
I can't tell if that was obvious or not. If you did it on purpose or not.
Well, there's a lot of depth back there, to be honest. Like, there's not really a standout IMO outside of Haslam. I'm
gonna go Daryl Halligan on my wing.
Bang! That's ball knowledge, fanatic, bro. That's ball knowledge. That's respect.
Because he's actually the one that trained Haslam El-Majri how to kick.
That's literally true, bro. What's this ball knowledge? You're a Tigers fan, bro. What are you doing?
It's not even ball knowledge; it's common knowledge. I know my stuff.
Bro, that is ball knowledge. Daryl Halligan.
So I've got Daryl Halligan and Josh Morris. It's now your two picks again.
Bro, that's like, I'm actually so impressed. Shout out Daryl Halligan. Shout out the 1998 semi-final against Parramatta.
Wait till later in the draft. You'll see how much ball knowledge I have then.
Bro, he's gonna pull out Corey Hawes, bro.
Ricky Stewart.
I've got Ricky Stewart in my depth for the halves. I literally have him on my list. But then you were like, oh, but it goes off their time at the club, and it's like, well, Ricky Stewart played like what, 1 or 2 seasons. Oh. I actually forgot about Bradley Clyde. That's sneaky. Bro, this guy. All right, give me. This is ball knowledge, bro. This is another one where people are going to read the list on Instagram and they're going to be like, I've never heard of that guy, so the other team wins. Give me David Cement Gillespie at prop.
Nice.
Give it. Do you know who that is?
Yes, I know. I'm not stupid.
Bro, I spent like 3 days Googling Bulldog players and I'm just like, do you know who that is?
You're saying like, George Peponis, top 2 hooker at the Bulldogs of all time.
Top 3. He's top 1, bro.
I said top 2, and I meant
top 2. Yeah,
him and Michael Ennis.
It's between him and Michael Leisha, bro.
Oh, see those names that you're just randomly bringing up. That's ball knowledge. Clay Priest, that's ball knowledge. David Gillespie is not ball knowledge.
Wait till my guy takes Moses Mbai at 14.
I'm not doing that.
When are we doing the Bulldogs Tigers draft? Like Mbai, Reynolds,
maybe one day.
Galvin. It's all just halves.
You can have him.
All right, one more pick for me.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought.
Sorry, yeah. Hey, whoa! I've got one more up my sleeve, boy.
I did steal one from in the Eels draft accidentally. I didn't even realize.
Wow. Did you take? Yeah, you took Josh Morris, you dog. You know who I want? Oh, but it's like there's so many where I'm like I'm happy with either or. So it's like I'm sort of happy to just like give them to you. Let's look through my list. I feel like I just got to pick one eventually, though. I kind of got to make a decision eventually. No, you know what? You know what I want? Give me Jim Dimmick at 13.
Okay. I like it.
Give me Jim Dimmick at 13.
Oh, nice.
Clive Churchill medal winner, by the way, 1995. Read a book. Terry Lim was robbed because he didn't sign with Super League. Politics. Read a book. He was also Simbin, so it's kind of valid, but read a book.
Yeah. All right.
Jim Dimmick's a trader. He went to Parramatta. Read a book. Sorry. I wasn't even alive. Why am I getting mad over things I wasn't alive for? Read a book, bro.
All right. I want to kind of nail my. I'm not even going to say it. On one wing, Matty Utai.
No.
That's another one for the Tigers Bulldogs draft. Matty Utai.
I was literally about to take Matt Utai in those last two picks, and then there's another name there for the wing where I was like, oh, like whatever, I'll take Utai or the other guy. Like it is what it is. But now that you've taken him, I'm actually cut because I love my boy Matt Utai. He was a cheat code in Rugby League 2 as well. Where is it? I've got Rugby League 2 behind me somewhere. It's like directly behind me, so you can't see it. It's signed by Steve Price, but Matt Utai, cheat code, bro. Cheat code. That actually hurts.
Came to my school as a kid.
There you go. Was he nice?
Yeah, I don't think I really talked to him, but I was in year 1, so I don't really know too much about who.
That's like the last time Tigers made the finals as well.
Yeah, year 3, 2011.
There you go.
Fun fact, I went to the Warriors game, the final, and some lady, we lost because of a double movement try, and then Maloney kicks the goal from the sideline, they win the game, I'm bawling my eyes out because I've just seen us lose the final, and some lady sees me crying, goes, oh, it's all right, there's always next year.
Oh boy, she cursed the Tigers.
Yeah, that one quote, that one sentence has been...
Is that a true story? Bro, clip that up and what? You're telling me that you were at the last finals game the Tigers played in and a lady said to you, don't worry, there's always next year, and they haven't played finals since. Is that an act? Oh, bro, what? No way that's a true story.
Yeah.
Have you ever told that story publicly? That's a curse. That's why the Tigers suck.
I think I've said
you need to go public with that story, man. Someone clip that up. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's been rough. It's been so rough.
That's actually crazy.
And now we were finally looking good, and then this HBG stuff straight down the drain.
That lady's actually on the Tigers board, bro.
she's part of that Magpie stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Where were we? You've just taken Matt Utai.
I don't want to talk any more Tigers. I've had enough. Okay, now I'm going to finish my outside backs. I'm going to pick a centre. And I'm going to go with Nigel Vungana.
Bro, see, that's the pick I have had in mind for literally maybe the last 3 rounds. He's gone way too late. But then I'm like, I don't know if enough people have heard of him. But yeah, no, that's literally IMO, best Bulldog centre.
Yeah.
I'd even have him above Josh Morris potentially.
Wow. Well, I've got them both, so... have fun.
Yeah, that's well done.
All right, you've got 2 picks.
Thing though is now you've got all your wingers and centers, and I still need 3 of them. But now I don't need to pick them for a while. But it's also a stitch up because Anyway, all right. How are we looking? We're looking all right. I guess it's probably time to snap up a half. I guess I kind of want to pick someone at halfback, but you specifically told me, hey, you can't pick him, but I want to pick him anyway.
Don't pick JT or Ricky Stewart, bro. There's other options. Yep,
yeah, but realistically, they're just not as good, man.
Brent Sherwin.
They're just not as good.
Sherwin is the reason I was considering.
I had a dog named after Brent Sherwin.
And you're not picking him? There's
I haven't not picked him yet. I'm thinking about picking him, but it's also like JT's literally an immortal. It's like
Brent Sherwin.
And then I'm like, maybe I just pick JT on my bench and run 2 utilities just to stop you from having them all in your team.
Brent Sherwin was the reason I was tossing up between Mortimer and Lamb, because I wasn't sure if, like, I think the 5/8 depth is better, but I like Brent Sherwin more than the rest of the 5/8 depth.
I feel like the 5/8 depth is non-existent. That's why I was like, I need Terry Lamb.
You got Josh Reynolds.
Bro, if you're trying to put Josh Reynolds on the same level as like any of those names we've just listed, that's like, I love Josh Reynolds, literally one of my all-time favorite Bulldog players. Josh Reynolds, if you're watching, please sell me your Star Wars jersey if you still have it. But bro, he like,
you gotta put some respect on his name.
Maybe I'm not respecting. I don't know.
He got you to two finals.
I guess. I don't know. I just
also
he didn't win either of them.
Another name.
See, now you like swaying me to pick him.
I mean,
like, yeah, that is fair. I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect Josh Reynolds.
You've got.
I love Josh Reynolds, but surely even he'd admit he's not on the same level as like Lamb, Mortimer, and maybe not even Brent Sherwin.
I think he's on Brent Sherwin's level.
Brent Sherwin won a comp.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Reynolds played Origin. To be fair,
was a part of
the Nader's got me like, he was him and Trent Hodkinson, who's like another half option.
Exactly.
But then, like, you probably have Sherwin over Trent Hodkinson.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to completely ruin the entire concept of this draft and just ruin the entire draft series and just ruin Fanatics Day. And basically, like, once again, timestamp this is like the moment in the draft where Winston cheated. I'm taking Jonathan Thurston at halfback. And I apologize for it, but I just have to do it. I just have to. I'm sorry. And then I need a...
I don't know if in the graphic I can even preface that this is meant to be only at the Bulldogs, or if people are just going to go, oh, you got Terry Lamb and Jonathan Thurston, you've won the draft.
And then I'm going to take a back rower. Bro, we have how we just neither of us have picked a fullback.
I'm fine with a few options. It's not even.
Well, I've got it down to 2, and it's like
three.
Oh yeah. No, there is 3. Bro, do I just take one of them? But then it's like, then you have the debate of, are we going off prime or the whole Bulldogs? You're like, that's just like, there's so many spots where it's like you look at the 2 names and you just kind of like make a case for both.
Yeah.
So I kind of just want to fill out my forwards. Let me just dive into my depth. That guy's a bit ball knowledge-y. That guy, wait, that's the guy I just said his ball knowledge-y. He's good, but is it worth picking? He's way too ball knowledge-y. I'm going to take... I think I'm going to take him on my bench. I think. Give me 1 sec. Let me double check how versatile he was. Oh, hang on. Let me go to Rugby League Project. Bro, just quietly, the guy I'm looking at, he's 67 years old. Worth noting. That is worth noting. Sorry, I'm just trying to check like how many games he played in what positions. Because I'm just debating whether I put him starting or bench. Oh, it's not that. He was pretty much a front rower. Bro, he played 67 games at the position I want to pick him at. That's crazy. That's actually wild. I'm just going to throw him on the bench. Give me Peter Tunks on the bench.
15, 16, or 17?
We'll just throw him at 15. If he's like watching, drop a comment of like what number you'd rather, and then we can like change it up later. I'm not too fast. I haven't got the jerseys made yet, but I'll just throw him the 15 for now. We have to pick an 18th man.
No.
Okay, because that would have changed my entire strategy.
We could just do it for fun at the end, but
I mean, see, if we're doing it for fun at the end, that's not going to affect my strategy. If you want to like throw it in now, I'm like changing everything just to like steal players off you. It's like, bang, give me Brent Sherwin at 18th, man. All right, your pick, your 2 picks.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I have had a strategy, and now I'm like regretting my strategy because I don't know what my thought process is. So now it's kind of thrown everything out the window. I see you've really stiffed me with Michael Ennis now. Michael Ennis and then JT. You've absolutely ruined.
I'm like looking at the teams. Your forward pack is just like so much better than mine, though. Like honestly, like it's not like your forward pack is easily better, and also your backline because I literally don't have any backs yet.
Exactly. So I should be winning this draft, but you might win with JT. So
and the fact you have no hooker.
I think I can maybe figure out a hooker that.
Take Michael Leisha.
Maybe. But at 13, I'm going to go Paul Lingmack.
Yeah, rate that. Good pick.
Now I've just made it even better for attack.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, I just had another name come in my head, and now I don't have any idea what my plan is now. Considering Ryan James.
You got to take. He's an obvious one in my opinion. I can't believe I haven't taken him already.
I'll leave.
You could go Sione Katoa, the hooker.
That's damn.
Not the winger, the hooker.
What a pull. I'm actually. There's a name I don't mind here.
Chris Armott. Ben Harris. You got to take him, premiership winner.
I'm gonna go. No, I think it's too early. Is it? I don't love the options as much.
Dylan Napa.
I'm gonna go Josh Jackson.
Yeah, fire. I was gonna take him at back row, and then I was like, oh, he's like not quite on the level of some other forwards, but yeah, no, that's a good pick. I was literally gonna take him, so
good. So that's my two picks. You've got 2 picks now.
All right, well, just I've said so many times here, like, I don't want to take the ball knowledge picks, but now I'm just going all in on ball knowledge. So I'm going to take on my bench Dean Pay and Darren Britt. Have you heard of them?
Wow. Yes. Dean Pay's one on my birthday.
Is Jackson on your bench?
Yeah, 16.
Who was your 13?
Paul Lingmack.
And sorry, both those dudes are on my bench as well.
Yeah, so Dean Pay and Darren Britt.
Yeah. Paul Lingmack a lock.
Dean Pay is actually born June 3rd, which is my birthday. Also,
there you go.
Dean Pay has come through my Macca's drive-through. So
there you go. Dean Pay also played like heaps of games for Australia and New South Wales.
There you go. Okay, now you've basically finished out your forwards. You have a second rower left.
Yeah, I need a back rower.
So I could either A, take a second rower, which there is a name that I am looking at, but I don't know if I want him. I don't think I do. Or B, I screw you over. And I'm leaning towards B.
Screw me over. I think you're underestimating how strategic I've been and just how comfortable I am with the remaining picks for literally any position.
One name that has been screaming out, and I'm kind of scared to pick it, but
just don't take Paul Alamotti, bro.
Unfortunately,
take Averillo.
No, Gerald Skelton. No,
Gerald Skelton.
Gonna go Stephen Crichton, and I'm gonna put him at 14. So have that. I feel like that's the biggest damage I can do.
He was my next pick, bro.
Yeah,
he was my next pick.
You're so welcome. I wasn't going to take him at 14, but you started this draft dirty by taking Michael Ennis. So I felt like I kind of had to do it to you. Now, do I take a second rower?
That's so mean. That's so mean.
Have that. Do I take a second rower or do I... no, I'm not going to take a second rower. I'm going to pick my fullback. But I just have no idea where I'm going. I'm tossing up with 2, but really there's like 5 options you can pick. I'm going to read them to you because it doesn't matter. I'm picking one. Luke Patton, the general. Les Johns, who, when I looked up the greatest all-time Bulldogs team, Les Johns was at fullback for that. There's Gary Dowling. I'm not leaning towards him. Rocket Rod Silver. That's someone I saw get commented That's someone I saw get commented a lot when I did a Bulldogs draft with my mum on Facebook 3 years ago.
Does your mum go for the Bulldogs?
Yes.
Bro, shout out to Fanatic's mum.
Shout out, mum. Michael Potter, who's a 2-time Dally M winner, or Ben Barber. I'm going to go Les Johns at fullback. I did a bit of research, and he is the best fullback at the Bulldogs. So I'm going Les Johns.
Yeah, that's annoying because Les Johns literally, he's the best fullback in the history of the club. So that's frustrating. But once again, as I literally said way earlier that I hadn't picked a fullback yet because it was between 2 or 3 guys for me, and it's like, yes, Les Johns is probably the best, but there's still like 2 others that you can make a strong case for. Obviously, Luke Patton, a premiership winner, and then a couple of other guys. Obviously, Ben Barber, Mick Potter, they've won Dally M's, but for now, that's like Sione for now. For now, let's go and pick some centers and wingers because I just can't handle the heartbreak of losing Critter again. The fact you got Morris, Wagner, and Critter's just garbage. So give me Willie Tonga.
Nice.
And give me Chris Anderson on the wing.
Okay, so Willie Tonga centers, Chris Anderson on the wing. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go.
I low-key should have taken a back rower, but that's all good. Yeah.
Should have. I'm gonna go with a back rower. Who did I have? I had someone in my mind, and now I forget. Steve Folkes.
Okay.
On the bench. And I'm actually going to go with, I don't know, Aiden Tolman at 15.
Wow. Okay. Just snubbed like the 2 back rowers I was tossing up between, but that's all good. I need to pick a fullback, a center, and a back rower. The back rowers for me, it's between Frank Pritchard and Simon Gillies.
I'm going to go Pritchard, and I forgot his name. So
I've said so many times in this video, I don't want to pick a team that's ball knowledge because I feel like when it goes to the vote, that's going to like sort of backfire with people that don't have ball knowledge, right? But I've already gone all in on ball knowledge with George Peponis, David Gillespie, Peter Tunks, Darren Britt, Dean Bay, even like Jim Dimmick, even Chris Anderson. Like I can't. There's no point like backing out of it now. So give me Simon Gillies at back row.
Okay.
We're going all in on ball knowledge, and if we're going all in on ball knowledge, give me Chris Mortimer at center.
Okay.
Which is like a snubbing to shout out Jamal Idris. I was tempted to go with, and that's pretty much all the stuff aside.
But I love Jamal Idris.
If you're going like prime, he probably sneaks in, but obviously this is just more all time.
Ethan Gardner.
Yes, best.
Runs through my mind. Okay. Now, there's 2 coaches I have written down. We've kind of forgotten about the coaches. I don't know if you've forgotten because usually
I've had that in mind. I've had that in the back of my mind.
I think
we're not picking coaches yet, though, are we?
You can pick them whenever.
Oh, it's just part of the draft. Okay, yes. That's all good.
So I'm gonna pick a coach now, but the 2 that I have written down are Steve Folkes and Chris Anderson, and I have Steve Folkes, and you have Chris Anderson.
Well, that's why I took. That's half the reason I took Chris Anderson to like. So yeah, There is another obvious coach part, to be fair.
I haven't got written down. There probably should be. I just only picked 2 to write down because we can't have a third coach. At coach, I'm going to go Steve Folkes as well. I am going to move Steve Folkes higher into the bench, so he'll be at 16. Josh Jackson will be at 17 because I feel like having Steve Folkes back-to-back is just going to be weird. Now, for my 5/8, I am going to go with I'm gonna go Josh Reynolds.
Okay,
So
cool.
I've got Josh Reynolds and I've got Steve Folkes. So I only need my 9. You have your last 2 picks.
Yeah, I need a fullback and a coach. All right. Well, the funny thing is, the guy I'm about to pick at fullback, you actually could have just sniped at 6 and really hurt me. But I'm taking my favorite player of all time at fullback, Ben Barber, which is like a bit harsh to Luke Patton, who like won comps. But Ben Barber, like, just my favorite player of all time, not off field, obviously.
Okay.
And then the coach.
Yeah.
What's that?
You had me a bit confused then, but never mind. Go. No, I thought you
The
picked
coach.
I thought you picked Barber at 6, and I was like, you had Barber at 3.
No, but you could have technically picked him at 6 because he actually played a bit of 6.
But no.
Anyway, the coach I'm taking, in my opinion, this is the greatest Bulldogs coach of all time. So thank you for the layup. Warren Ryan.
Warren Ryan.
I can't believe you didn't have him down as like an option.
I don't know why, to be honest.
And I feel like Phil Good's a smoky one there as well. But yeah, I'm taking Warren Ryan at coach.
Okay. Right. For my final pick at 9, I'm going to go Jason Hetherington. I think he's my next best option now that you've taken Mark Lennis and George Raponis. And that's our teams. I don't know if we'll have time to read it all before my laptop cocks it again.
Are we picking a goal kicker and captain?
We are, actually. So who is your captain and who is your goal kicker?
Terry Lamb will captain this side, and Hazem Mazri is going to kick some goals for us. And I doubt he's going to miss many.
You don't want Sonny Bill as goal kicker?
I could like try and get Kieran Foran in the side and pick him as a goal kicker, but he wasn't great.
So
Garrett Holland's been snubbed as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with goal kicker Daryl Halligan, captain Steve Price. Steve Price is captain.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So that's our teams. I'm gonna read mine and then you'll read yours. And fingers crossed the laptop doesn't die. All right. At fullback, I've got the greatest fullback of all time, Les Johns. On the wings, Daryl Halligan as my goal kicker and Matty Utai.
Pause. Can we just pause for a second? Can somebody please clip Phonetic saying Les Johns is the greatest fullback of all time? I just want that as a clip. That's the whole clip. Les Johns, greatest fullback of all time.
No. Daryl Halligan at goal kicker and Matty Utai on the wings. Josh Morris and Nigel Vangana in the centres. In the halves, Josh Reynolds and Steve Mortimer. In the front row, James Graham and Steve Price, who's my captain, with Jason Hetherington at 9. In the second row, Willie Mason and Andrew Ryan, with Paul Langmack as my lock. On my bench, my utility, Stephen Crichton. You're welcome. And then on the bench, Aidan Tolman, Steve Folkes, and Josh Jackson. And my coach is Steve Folkes. So that's my team. I think I won the draft. But your team? Let's hear it.
I've gone Ben Barber at fullback, Hazem Mazri, Chris Anderson on the wings, Willie Tonga and Chris Mortimer in the centres, Terry Lamb at 5'8", JT at halfback, Marco Milley and David Smank Gillespie are the props, George Paponis, hooker, Sonny Bill and Simon Gillies in the back row, Jim Dimmick at lock, Ennis 14 off the bench, and then Peter Tunks, Darren Britt and Dean Pay, coached by Warren Ryan. I'll tell you what, Warren Ryan will get the best out of that team because he coached half those players as well. Very ball knowledge, very old school.
There you go. That's going to be it for this draft. Comment below who you think won. Winston, where can we find you?
Before they go and find me, how about they pause the video, go down, hit that subscribe button to NRL Fanatic. Literally, like, I know it's like, oh, he's telling them to pause the video and just subscribe to him. How much does it cost to subscribe to you? How much does it cost?
It's free, actually. So
it's literally free. Just subscribe to him, bro.
Right. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. We're a long way away, but I'm hoping this series can get me there because
there you go, bro. Get him a Christmas present.
I'm putting a lot of work into this series. So much editing and so much. Like, I've had to learn how to edit to do this series. So
wild.
And I'm winning most of these drafts. You'll see he's won the future.
I think you like
as well. So
I don't know how the Raiders one went, but you definitely lost this one. But that's okay. If they want to find me, just search Winston Neville. It's like because it's like on one platform it's like Winston Neville _ another it's Winston.Neville. You know what? You know what? Genuinely, instead of like going and following me wherever, go to Instagram and search Winston.Neville and DM the guy with that username and tell him to sell it to me.
Yeah,
do that
and follow him while you're at it too,
and maybe follow me.
Is Winston Neville with no dot? Is that taken?
That's brother. It's all taken. It's all taken. Even just Winston N. Like, there's just go and find anyone that has a username you think I might want and like threaten them. That's for you as well, Fnatic. I'm looking at you. We actually got one of them blocked me.
Oh,
from like DMing them because I got like everyone to DM them and then they blocked me. Oops.
Yeah, that's me for this draft. Comment below who you think won, and go check out Winston's stuff and subscribe.
And check out Fnatic stuff on all the other platforms as well.
This is only day 3 of Draft December, so there's a lot more drafts coming. And if you haven't seen the Broncos and Raiders draft, go watch that as well. Yeah, that's gonna be it. See you more.